So where do you see the music scene here in the Valley in 5 years?
5 years, puro techno, puro cumbiatón, puro pinche
Oh shit.
techno, corrido, tumbaos. I mean, what else is there? Yeah, like everything's already coming. It's gonna be more futuristic, more fucking crazy. Like right now, I'm giving people ideas right now, bro. Like
Yeah.
I think we need to get in there and do a fucking what is it, corrido, techno, tumbao, before anybody fucking sees this and goes, ah, ya me la rayé. Hell yeah, right?
Yeah.
Because they're already doing shit like that. I don't listen to a lot of stuff like. There's a lot of artists coming out of Mexico. There's a lot of artists coming out from here. A lot of Spanish geared audience music y todo. Y pues, I mean, it's catching fire, dog. You got anywhere from the youngsters to the, so the young music is a young thing. So it's like the youngsters are doing their thing, and it just keeps evolving. So I feel like in 5 years it's gonna be a lot of that, a lot of futuristic wave type of shit. We see it now with trap, corridos tumbados. That's all futuristic. That was never 5 years ago. It wasn't probably as. I don't even remember. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So music's always going to evolve. So I see it changing a lot like that, more futuristic. I see also maybe it's about time somebody from here, goes up and does something, man. It's been done. It hasn't been years. Like there's like probably like one or two people that can actually say, hey, you know what, from the Valle, lived here, worked here on music, and made it to this type of level. A lot of people have to move out. They have to go to Hollywood. They have to go up north to try to make it or some shit, which just sucks. There's nothing wrong with it, but all you have really, you look at Houston and you look at the movement there, the Latinos, the Mexicans, rap, the way that shit is, it's really blown up. It's been like that forever because everybody se apoya, la raza se apoya cada uno, and wants to see each other up. Where I think here it's a lot different. Where it's like we're so used to each other that there's really like it's just I'm gonna listen to something from an artist from Mexico because I feel more comfortable rather than listening to an artist from the Valley. Whereas if you go to Chicago, Houston, Dallas, whatnot, you're gonna find that no matter whether you're Chicano, Mexican American, or from Mexico and you're speaking Spanish or speaking bilingual or whatever, because you're doing something for the Hispanic, like the Latinos, the Mexicanos, the Mexicans, they're gonna stand behind you y te van a apoyar. That's why a lot of these guys are blowing up, in the scene with the trap rap and everything, and some Mexicanos are flexing the Mexican flag y todo, so they're gonna get a lot of apoyo and support. It's just another way to get out there, I think.
Yeah.
And I think down here, like, we're kind of like, it's just us. Like, we're like, up north, it's like, okay, well, you got all types of diversity. Be like, hey, man, have you heard this guy? This guy's from fucking Mexico. He's a badass Mexican rapper. Or, hey, have you heard Homeboy? He's a fucking Mexican-American rapper from here, from Houston, or whatever. And that's my boy, because he's a fucking Mexican rapper. Or down here, it's like, nah, just give me Snoop, Bone Thugs, like... It's too very hard to find those special people that actually do listen and appreciate music and the art form and want to see their own people from the backyard come up.
Yeah.
It's very hard to break through in the Valley, man. So hopefully by that time, in 5 years, few people have already broken up and the Valley will be known, because there's a lot of styles that come from the Valley. A lot of it. There's people in the Valley right now that are making music that sounds like music from up north. But it's Valley shit because they're from the Valley and that's their style and that's what they're kicking. So eventually it's going to be like, out there somewhere. So hopefully somebody like that. Maybe you. Maybe me.
Maybe you.
Maybe somebody we would know. Somebody we worked with.
RS3.
You know what I'm saying? RS3.
Miss Sparkle Queen.
Miss Sparkle Queen. Shout out to Miss Sparkle.
Shout out to Miss Sparkle. Valle Cartel,
all the locals.
I mean, there is a lot of people.
There's so many artists, man. There's a lot. I don't even know half of them. And we speak about unity, but at the same time, for me, I feel like, yes, the unity is nice and it's awesome. It'd be great, like, I don't hate this, let's support each other, but at the same time, not everybody's on the same level and the same ondas.
Sí.
Which is why I'm reserved and I stay chill and I'm selective. on who I chill with, who I work with, who I talk to, who I invite over, because not everybody's on that same level. So just because we're artists and we're making music doesn't mean we have to hang out or, you know what I'm saying, be on each other like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I show support. Look at me. Because it's not even like that. At the end of the day, they're closing the door and they're trying to do what they're going to do, just like I'm doing what I got to do.
Mm-hmm.
I got to do what I got to do. You got to do what they're going to do what they got to do. At the end of the day, it's not like, well, you know, thank you for your support and you supported me. Como te diré, where I'm going with that is like, not everybody's going to get the hey, badass. See, that's why I choose and pick like who I do work with, because at the end of the day, like I know like, okay, if something were to happen or go down, I know this type of person's character and I know what type of person they would be around. And they deserve to be in that limelight. They deserve to be in that success realm. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like you got somebody that just because he raps or he's your fucking like the guy from the other side of town who's doing music, también you got respect for each other, but anda recio, you know what I'm saying? Just on a different onda, to where you're together, it may bring problems and negativity and shit like that. You know, you gotta be real careful.
But see, you gotta be careful también.